of what Landmark is. And we are all an energetic unit. And we're all here to feed into each other. And the more that we feed into each other, the more we're fed. And so we're not here to do this alone. And we're not here to leave anybody behind. And so that's what came out of the advanced course. And so now you all are all part of our advanced course. Whether you've taken it or not, we're not going to leave you behind.
All right, and then who else would like to share? It was just so perfect because that is the advanced course. You know, no one is left behind. Yeah, Sam.
And I take that stuff seriously.
It's clear.
Many of you know me, and we have a group here. Cindy is in my group too. So, advanced course is when I was here on form, and form was ended, and I give a Tuesday, not advanced course Tuesday, but before that, I told the story about Coca-Cola. A lot of people you remember, right? You drink the Coke, and then you get a little bit because you're 2-year-old. You get a taste, and then you want more. You want more. But advanced course is Red Bull. It's kind of 10 times powerful. You have to be in to have experience, all right? And it's like life is journey. You keep going on, and every morning you wake up. You have to wake up with something right or something. You have to have some kind of looking forward where you're gonna go and what is today, what is tomorrow. But in our course we say past is past because we leave this and we step out, right? We are in nothing, right? Advanced course give you a direction where you're going after that. And it was unbelievable. Like I have no words. So if people who are here, and if you have not chance to register, I really encourage you that make sure you take the next advanced course. And we don't get paid for this. You know that, right? I'm not getting any commission on that. So, because a lot of time you stand up like this. When I was in the forum and I said, those are paid actor and actress. I thought that, all right, for a little while. Now I'm standing here and telling you those things. So it was unbelievable. Thank you, David.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And Sam, can you just say, and what's your act, and who are you?
My act is I'm inventing possibility of non-profit organization, success in my life, and partnership with Landmark for lifetime.
And your act is?
Your act is. He forgot.
My act, see, we did this and this. I'm a person who my act was I will do it. I will do it. It doesn't matter whatever happens. I will do it. This is my act.
Okay.
Yeah. So if I said Landmark lifetime partnership, you will see me a lifetime here.
I got you created that out of your advanced course.
Yes.
Okay, so what I hear is your act is not present for you. Look, my act, so in your act is a fundamental aspect of your identity that it uses you, you don't use it. So my act is leave me alone. And when push comes to shove, if that thing gets triggered, it's leave me alone, and sometimes it's leave me alone in a not very nice way, except it'll look nice for me, because I'll cover it up and sugarcoat it. And who I am as a possibility is the possibility of compassion, peace, and understanding. So that's who I am as a creation, not what the act tells me I am from the past. And I got it, the advanced course, that is the advanced course. You invent yourself as any possibility at any moment, and you're the source of it. Yeah, great, Sam.
Thank you.
Y'all should have been there. Y'all should have been there.
not thinking of coming right now, but that's my act now. So I have to share whatever I think I have to share. So, David, what we are sharing? So I just want
So just, I know, look, I know you could all say a lot about the advanced course. What's one thing you got from the advanced course?
Yeah, the advanced course really, I can tell like, I'm a very depressed guy, okay, I think so, if I judge myself all the time, like the whole day today, very down, I don't know why, okay? After I left advanced course, so much energy, talking to several people, okay, in these 5 days, I might have spoken to like 50 people and stood up in the crowd of like, we had a reunion. I was giving lectures there, okay? But today I think so I'm back to same old Khalid, okay? So I say, what's going on, okay? So something inside me pushing down, so I have to come up. So advanced course really is helping me, okay? So I want to say like, the advanced course, it will make a difference in your life because you will be able to know what is your act. That's the only thing I can tell, like, you will know yourself, like, how you behave, okay? Because when you listen to the experience of a lot of people there, and yourself, you talk to yourself and you find out what's your act. That's the main thing you learn from there.
And what is your act?
My act, I don't know, like, that was declared in the advanced course, but I think so I have 2 or 3 acts.
Well, just what's the one you distinguished in the advanced
That's
course?
what they say, like, give me what I want, okay?
Okay.
That's my act.
Yeah.
So if I want to say something, I will say. That's what it is, and I'm really confident when I have to say something. If I don't want to say anything, I'm confused. I don't know what to talk. So I'm talking right now, but I'm talking. I'm confident. Okay, so that's my act. Like right now I was sitting and I was listening to Salman. So I say, okay, let me just talk what I want to talk, okay? So advanced course, and now I'm going to do the future courses too. Because if somebody called me today and say, you have the quality of leadership, so you should become leader. I say, wow, I don't know that I can be a leader, but somebody's assuming like I can be a good leader. So hopefully through Landmark Forum, I can become something in future. That's what I'm hoping. And I'm going to attend these seminars. Previously I was thinking I'll do like 6 seminars out of 10, which is required. But I'm going to complete the whole series. That's what I feel like I should try for this. Because I have to drive from Birmingham, that's okay. In the evenings, a lot of traffic, so I got out from Birmingham like 12 o'clock just to come here. So I'll do it. That's my hope.
Thank you.
Well, I actually got it as your word and not as a hope. Like you'll be
Yeah.
here and you're completing it. Yeah, awesome, Khalil. And then, so consider that you said, you had this experience today, you didn't know what it was. It's your act. So so it's going to be, so you're either going to be given by your act is going to be running the show, or the possibility you invent yourself as is going to be running the show. So if you notice whatever's going on with you, just notice that it's there, and then in that moment you create who you are,
Right.
and you start taking action from that.
David, one more thing I want to ask. Like,
Yeah.
I always say like I have a problem with my wife, but I don't have any problem with my wife right now. Like 5-6 days she's behaving, I'm behaving. So I should be happy. You understand? I should be happy. There should not be any problem.
Uh-huh.
But again, that's this problem. So
Yeah.
what I'm thinking, it's inside me. I always bring up these excuses or something like that. So what is this? Do you know, David, like with your experience or something like
So
that?
you've got something going on with you internally, and you're identifying that with who you are,
Yeah.
rather than it's just what's going on with you internally. So we're gonna get into later in the seminar things that we actually honor as who we are.
Mhm.
You honor your internal state as it's who you are. You honor your emotions as who you are. You honor how you feel in the moment as who you are. That's not who you are. So if you can keep it distinct as that's not me, that's just some experience I'm having, then it'll give you a lot of freedom to just be with what's happening and not try to make anything up about it. Okay?
Thank you.
All right. All right, so I know you all want to share, so here's my request. Okay, if you didn't share now, share with the people in your groups. Share with, I know you've already been doing that, share with the people, other people in the seminar, certainly people in the seminar, you have questions of them, come get with them, and they would be more than happy to share with you what they got from their course. All right, so who will create the intentions, read the intentions of the seminar and of tonight's session? Tony.
The whole thing.
Yeah, go ahead and do the whole thing.
Integrity, the bottom line, session number 4. Intention of the Integrity Seminar: to create a relationship to Word as the source of designing a life of workability, freedom, and possibility. Intention of tonight's session: to give you access to creating workability, freedom, and possibility in any relationship.
Great, thank you. All right, so we're gonna, all right, so before we can get into that conversation, before we can get into sharing from the assignment, there's another conversation that we have to have, and it's actually a perfect conversation, given what you created, Shanna, and what's already now in the room. But remember that integrity, so there's a foundation that we're building here, and that includes the work we're doing in the seminar. And without a sufficient condition of integrity in the seminar, we can't actually get done that. We can't actually fulfill that intention. So we're going to first have a conversation for restoring the condition of integrity for the seminar. Now, this isn't, and you got to keep noticing that one of the first things that will show up for you is morality. As you continue to engage in integrity is distinct from morality and distinct from sincerity. What becomes more and more clear is that integrity is the foundation for power and workability in life. And integrity as a foundation for power and workability doesn't just hold true for us as individuals, and this is where we're going to expand this conversation, but integrity also holds true for groups and communities. And if the condition of a group lacks integrity, then that group will not actually be able to function the way that it's intended to. In other words, you can't have an extraordinary conversation with a group of people if the condition of that group lacks integrity. Now, this conversation is not about making something wrong, and by the way, I'm included in the conversation as well. Right? So this is all of us now together restoring the condition of integrity for the seminar. And we're having this conversation so that something extraordinary and powerful can happen. So you all heard Ellen share. Okay, now here's the thing. If Ellen actually gave her word. So she first declared at session 3 that she was going to have that conversation. And then we had a conversation, and then she also gave me her word that she was going to do this. Okay, and then she went all the way up until yesterday. And one of the things I said in our call was, look, Ellen, you don't have to do this, but it's going to be the difference between you honored your word and you caused a breakthrough for yourself, or you back down from it. And you'll have the results of either one. So you get to say.
David said, if you don't do it, I said, what if I don't do it? He said, then you lack integrity. And I went, oh no.
You lack integrity at the level of you said.
I know.
With your word.
But
yeah.
But it just, I thought, that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
It is going to happen.
It's going to, and that was your word also. It's going to happen. And then you produce this miracle. Okay, so I don't want just a miracle for Ellen. I'm standing for, by the way, we're not done, Ellen. So that was just the miracle as of session 4 of the seminar. Okay, but that's for every single one of you. And what's required for that is a condition of integrity. Now listen, if you're not committed to living an extraordinary life, and if you're not committed to a life of possibility, no problem, integrity is not required. Okay, but I don't say that's who you are. I say you are committed to an extraordinary life, and you are committed to a life of possibility, or you wouldn't be here. You don't need integrity to be ordinary, but I'm not having this conversation with ordinary people. I'm having this conversation with extraordinary people. So in the Landmark Forum, you brought forth the presence of a new realm of possibility for yourself and your life. Without an extraordinary relationship to your word, that possibility will go out of existence like any other possibility that you invent. So, and an unreasonable relationship to your word is what allows for the continued invention of